Hey guys, Mark McKillier here with liveanabolic.com, and today I want to talk to you about sore backs and how to fix them really quickly. Now guys, I know all of y'all out there have had a sore back at one time or another. I've had a bad back for the last 15 or 20 years, okay? So I wanted to have an expert talk to you guys about this problem. So I came to his office. His name is Dan Bachman. He's a good friend of mine. And Dan just happens to be a chiropractor and a rehab specialist. And so I want you guys to listen to what he has to say about bad backs and how to fix them.
Absolutely. So, Mark, you're right. I mean, 80% of Americans will have low back pain and debilitating back pain at least once in their lives, and many of us have a lot more than that. And when it, yes, you present company included. So, but there are a couple really quick, easy things that can knock down low back pain in the moment and help prevent it from coming back in the future. And you don't need any special equipment for these things, and they can be super effective. So,
okay, before we get into the remedies, I want you to just kind of explain real briefly what are some of the reasons that cause back pain in the first place.
Absolutely. So that's the right question to be asking, by the way, because if we don't know what's causing it, then how the hell are we going to pick something to fix it, because we don't know what tool to take out of the toolbox. So when it comes down to it, the top reason for low back pain in this country, tight hips and hamstrings.
Okay.
So tight hammies and tight glutes and other hip muscles. And the reason they cause backs to hurt is because if your hips and thighs are too tight, it's going to limit how well your hips move. And stiff hips mean they can't contribute as much as they should to a squat, let's say, or just bending down to pick up your keys off the floor. And if your hip can't move enough to move safely down there and up, your low back has to overwork to cover for it. So the movement has to come from somewhere.
Okay.
So if you have tight hammies, it's going to cause you to have butt wink in your squats because your hip won't bend enough to keep back straight, right? It may also cause your knees to get out in front of your toes and your heels to come up off the floor when you get low on your squat. So if you see butt wink, knees in front of toes, heels come up, or back pain after squats, tight hammies and hips.
Well, even if you're not working, let's say you haven't been working out in years and years and years, and you're out of shape and you want to get into some kind of a workout regimen. What is causing the problem for those people?
Well, it may be the same thing. So see, here's the thing. Muscles, the reason muscles get tight and stiff and then limit your hip and then cause back pain, the reason they get tight is because we haven't taken them to their full length regularly enough, and our body just resizes them to the length that they're spending the most time in. So all of our muscles, head to toe, are basically shrink to fit.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I've never heard it put that way, but that's a good...
They are, yeah. So, and most of us sit all day, right? And then we may go to the gym and we've stiffened up, and then we try to do something and our body won't move in a way that is safe, and then we hurt ourselves. Or maybe we're not even active, but we go out to mow the yard, or rake leaves, or take the Christmas decorations down from the attic. All those, wash the car. These are all famous things for triggering back pain.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big traumatic injury. You don't have to have 300 pounds on your back. It can be just, hey, I was trying to put my shoes and socks on in the morning, my back went out, or I couldn't get off the toilet.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Exactly,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so those are the reasons that, the most common reasons for lower back pain. Now let's talk about what we can do about fixing it.
Right, so a hamstring stretch would be my top recommendation for anyone. In fact, most of the patients that I get with low back pain have limited flexibility in their hamstring. So first we have to know what normal is. Normal hamstring flexibility is 90 degrees. Raising one leg 90 degrees should feel easy to you on both sides.
Okay.
So the way to tell if you have normal flexibility is to do the hamstring stretch I'm going to show you.
Okay.
And if 90 degrees is easy, you don't need it. If it's really difficult and you can only get 45 or 50 or 60 degrees, that means you need that stretch daily until 90 is easy.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, show me what the heck I'm supposed to do now.
Yep, let's try it out.
Okay.
So, I like to lay, this is a doorway hamstring stretch. I like to lay a mat down just because you're going to be on the floor.
Okay.
I'm going to have you lay on your back in this doorway with one leg sticking through and the other up on the wall. I wouldn't start that close.
Okay,
back up a bit. There you go. Now, and always keep your foot pointing toward that way.
Don't do this. Okay.
Don't let it flop.
Okay.
You can use your hand to steady your thigh. So, your job, this is a 4-minute stretch, by the way. So,
wow.
So you're going to spend over this clock, as you feel able to, scoot in closer, which is going to crank your leg higher.
So basically get my butt as close
to the wall. But see if you can lock that knee. There you go.
Well,
See how that makes the stretch bigger?
Yeah, yeah.
Also, make sure that down leg is straight. So
Okay.
if you were to bend that,
that
knee,
makes it a little too
It takes the
easier.
stretch away
Yeah,
on
a little
this
bit,
side.
yeah.
It doesn't seem like it should matter, but it does.
Okay.
Also, your foot's going to tingle. Ignore that. It's not bad for you.
Yeah.
Because remember, you're not just stretching muscles. You're also stretching nerves that run to your foot.
Yeah, we are.
Nerves need to be flexible too. They can give you some tingle. So your job over this clock is to keep this stretch barely tolerable. Barely tolerable means you can last 4 minutes, but you're miserable the whole time.
Okay, so the pain is barely tolerable.
Yes.
Okay.
Wherever it might be. It might be calf or behind the knee. It could be hip.
Yeah, I feel it down lower here, for me.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where you feel the stretch. It just matters that it is as much intense stretch as
Okay,
you
well, I can handle more than this. I can get closer.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to get
Perfect.
a little closer. I'm going to get all the way my butt. So my butt is...
Your butt's on it, and then the only job is keeping your knee straight.
Okay, so
you're actually quite good because you've already just in a couple of minutes gotten to the wall.
Yeah.
And the time in stretch is what slowly lengthens the muscle.
So I need to be watching my time here. Now, right now, I can feel it. On a scale of 1 to 10, the pain is about a 3.
Yeah, so that suggests that your hamstrings are already pretty flexible and maybe just need a stretch or two here and there to touch them up. So remember, the only thing that matters is that 90 degrees feels easy to you.
Okay.
And if it does, you don't need the stretch. And if it doesn't, do that stretch daily until it does.
Okay.
And if there's a time of day when your back hurts most, try this then. See if you feel better after. Like mornings. Mornings are often really bad for folks. Trying to get out of bed.
Yeah, you've been sitting there, you're stiff, you haven't been moving around. Okay.
So if you set your alarm 10 minutes early and did this stretch and discovered, oh, my back feels better than it typically does, use it for that.
That's great. That's great. So is this the only thing I need to do?
You would do this on both sides. We're also going to go over, I'll show you how to use a ball, like a softball or a lacrosse ball, to do massage on your hips, because we talked about tight hammies.
Okay.
We also talked about tight hips.
All right, let's see that one.
1 second, Mark. Why don't we do a piece to camera and you just explain what it feels like, what's going on,
Oh, okay.
and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. So it's been how long? 2 minutes?
Yeah, all right.
It's been 2 minutes.
You rolling?
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's been at least 2 minutes now, probably getting closer to 3. And, I'm feeling more than just tightness. Okay, there is a little bit of pain, a little bit of tingling right now, but it's not bad. And which I guess means that I'm relatively flexible here because my butt is as close to the wall as I can get it. I can't get any closer here. And my knee I'm pushing my knee flat so it's straight. And this doesn't feel bad at all to me, but you guys, I stretch almost every day. So when I'm working out at the gym, if I'm let's say it's a chest day, and I'll do an exercise, and I got to wait, a lot of times 1.5 minutes before I do the next set. Well, hell, I don't want to just sit there and look at my watch.
It's a great time.
So what I'll do is I'll stretch my hamstrings as something to do in between sets.
Yeah, that way you don't have to find a lot of extra time in your day to do your stretching that no one has.
So I don't do it this way. What I'll do is I'll put my heel up on a piece of equipment that's, a couple of feet off the ground, and then I'll just grab my toe and I'll just hold it, for 45 seconds or so. I'll do another set of bench or whatever it is, and then I'll do the other leg in between the next set. So my hamstrings stay relatively flexible.
The evidence is right here in front of us, because you were at 90, you got there pretty quick, and it doesn't feel terrible.
Yeah.
Now, plenty of your viewers are gonna be at a 45 degree.
So they're gonna be out here, and they're going, oh God, it hurts. Oh no.
So if any of you guys watching at home find that to be the case, that just means you need this stretch way more than Mark does.
Yeah.
Mark's been keeping his flexibility up, and the proof of that is in the flexibility you have.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's see the other exercise.
All right. So this is a lacrosse ball, and that's a softball. Any small hard ball will work for this. We're going to do some hip massage. And remember, when it comes to massage, the way to tell if you need it is if it hurts to do.
Okay.
So it's super easy. So
All right.
you can poke on yourself and it hurts to do so, you can benefit from massage in that area. Now, this is going to be the tool we're going to be using to apply the massage. All massage really is, of course, is just pressure plus movement. So what you apply the pressure with kind of doesn't matter as long as it can get to the spot that we care about. A ball is a good tool for that. So to do this, we're gonna lay on your side facing me. All right, so yes, thigh on its side. This foot flat, this is your rescue foot. So if the massage is too painful, you can press here and raise up a little bit. It will hurt less to do the rolling.
Okay.
So grab your ball, and again, I like the soft ball because it's a little taller. It'll penetrate up a little deeper than a lacrosse ball.
Okay.
But if you raise up your hip and kind of wedge that ball right under waistband. Yes, and
Like,
we have our answer already.
Oh,
And remember,
mama.
you can use this hand to control how heavily you rest on it. So you need this, my friend.
Oh, ow, ow. Yeah, and guys, let me tell you right now, I'm only putting, half my weight, maybe, on that ball.
And here's the other thing. The more painful this is, the more you need it, and therefore the more you can benefit from it.
Oh, yeah, this
is
hurts.
actually great news.
Yeah, this
Now,
hurts.
Try a little forward with your hip and a little back.
Okay, yeah, just kind of move
You'll
it.
feel bones in there.
Oh.
Just kind of pick your way between the bones.
All right, so the other hamstring thing I was doing was maybe a pain of 3, really probably lower like 1 or 2. This is like 7, 8, 9 if I put too much weight on it.
So remember, Mark.
Oh boy, I gotta breathe. I gotta remember to
Take a
breathe.
break for a second. We're gonna check the rest of your hip. So while you're recovering, first of all, you cannot harm yourself with this. Okay? You will have
Easy
pain
for you to
if
say.
you need it. It will be painful, and the more painful it is, the more you need it. However, that's actually good news because the more painful it is, the more dramatic your results are going to be from fixing this.
Okay, I believe that. Yeah.
Here's the other thing: you only have to do this every 3 days.
Oh.
Not daily. The reason not daily is because you're intentionally bruising yourself a little bit right now to break up scar tissue, which is well worth the other.
So we're not really stretching so much as we're applying pressure.
This is meat tenderizing.
Okay, this is completely different
You
now.
got a gristly cut of meat in there, and we're gonna beat it up with a metal hammer until it's soft and supple.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, it was working because it hurt like a mofo.
Okay, so now let's check the back of your hip, the glute.
Okay.
So if you lay this leg straight.
Okay.
Yep. And again, this is your rescue foot. You can raise up if you need to.
Well, in my shoulders.
Yes.
I'm using my arm here to.
Yes.
Okay.
And then roll side to side with the ball right under belt line. Right.
Okay, so I got
that bone at the top.
Okay, so this is like really on my upper glute area, kind of.
Exactly. It is the uppermost glute.
Okay.
When you get over toward tailbone, kind of go up and So there's no magic to this. It's just explore.
Oh yeah, there's a bad spot right there. Oh no. Oh man, I got a date tonight, or I was supposed to have a date later tonight. Woo.
So here's the good news while you're recovering. Only have to do it every 3 days.
Oh my God.
And you only have to spend 2 minutes per glute. So you explore to find all the painful spots you can find. 2 minutes rolling them.
So like 2 seconds per glute is not enough?
2 seconds is a little shy.
All right. Oh God.
And here's what I'll promise you. Session over session, this will hurt less to do.
Yeah, I believe you.
In fact, that's the proof you're fixing this problem.
Okay.
And once it no longer hurts to do, you can put it away because you fixed that problem. But check it every once in a while because to tell if new little sore spots are popping up.
But I just discovered a new torture technique.
So basically, you just discovered that you really need to do hip massage with a softball, a baseball, or a crossball because it's so painful. So remember, you cannot harm yourself with this. And the good news is you only have to do it every 3 days, and you'll spend 2 minutes per hip. So basically, you explore by test rolling all around hip and glute. There's no magic to it. It's just hunt around. If you find painful spots, you can benefit from it.
So look for pain.
Pain marks the spot.
Okay.
And then if you do it every 3 days, it will start hurting less to do as sessions go by. In fact, that's the proof you're fixing that problem. And once it no longer hurts to roll your hip and glute, then you're done.
Okay.
But maybe check it every week or so. Just do a few passes and see if any new little sore spots are starting to creep back. And if so, treat them every 3 days until they go away, and so on. So basically, this is the test to see if you have a problem. It is the fix for that problem if you have it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, thanks a ton, man. Dan just gave us 2 fantastic tips on how to fix lower back pain. One is stretching. One is doing some basically deep tissue massage, okay? Woo! Completely different things, but guys, This guy really knows what he's talking about. You need to listen to him. Try this stuff out, okay, at home. It's real simple, it's free. And guys, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We've got tons of great content coming your way. Give us a little thumbs up, post some comments below, and guys, share this. Trust me, share this with your other buddies because everybody's got a bad back. And then finally, guys, it doesn't happen overnight. Remember, you got to always stick with it and never give up on yourself.